Hello everyone, this is Cindy and I want to bring you my December daily. This is December 3rd. I did a video yesterday and just decided not to post it. I may change my mind, so my videos may be out of order. But anyway, mine is a little different because I'm not going to keep this journal that you see. I'm making it to sell on my Etsy shop. So I'm working in it, but it's not like where I'm going to journal. I have another one I'm making for me. It's from A Winter's Tale by Artie Mays. And it is somewhere in these piles that's around my desk, but I wanted to get this one done first. So I'll just catch up whenever I get to that journal. So I already put this book together. It's got 3 signatures. And if you saw the video I did where I had Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I used this black and red plaid duct tape, and I decided to go ahead and use it again on this. So anyway, that's what I used for the spine. And I put some eyelet lace on the front and back covers. And I don't have any more in the middle yet, but I want to add more because I think it definitely needs more. So anyway, so my December daily is just going to be to work in this book. And I did some prep work for it, like I made this library pocket yesterday. And put a little collage on the front. So I'm just going to glue it right here. And I'll just keep showing you some other things I got ready for it, and I'll just glue it off camera. So I'm going to make sure everything's framed up. I was going through my stash, and if you could see this desk, you'd know definitely I went through the stash because it's all piled here. And I just found this envelope pocket or tuck I had pre-made. So it's just made out of a yellow business envelope that came in the mail, and I just folded up one side and I glued this fabric ruffle over the postage mark stuff. And that's just some green fabric I ruffled with some red thread. I cut the top off so I can slip a tag in here so it'll show through that window. And I just glued it on one side so it's a tuck. And then I just added this cluster I'd made out of some papers and fabric and buttons. So I think I'm going to glue that one on this page here. Another thing I have done is just some bits out of my scrap box, and it's just got a little bit of lace here. This is just fabric, and not fabric, it's paper. And that is a design from the spine of a Reader's Digest condensed book. And you know what? I've got the shadows and the sun's filtering through here on my video. So anyway, that's from the spine of Reader's Digest condensed book, and that's just a scrap of paper. And I was thinking maybe a tuck spot on here because the paper kind of coordinates. So I didn't glue any of this stuff down because I was just kind of seeing what all I had and what would work. Here's that same sort of paper that I just showed that I had the scrap from. And then I used a circle punch and then just a fussy cut Santa from, I believe all the designs that I have in this book so far are from Graphics Fairy. So I'm just going to make a tuck for that on this page. And here's a pocket I made that I'm going to put in sideways, and it's got places for three pockets, and then of course this one will be the 4th, and it's just book pages folded and glued together, and then I stitched around it, and then I just put washi tape on it. So I'm going to put that on that page there, and that gives you plenty of places for your tags to stick out. In this book I kept the original pages and then just added a variety of other pages. Here's another pocket I'd made out of a book page, just rounded the corner. It's also been stitched around with zigzag. There's a little pocket, and it's just got a cluster of papers on there, and it's probably going to go right there. Let's see what else. I've sewed into the signatures these Christmas cards, and I'm just going to glue 2 sides up and then have them be a pocket. So they'll be in the book like that. Here's another pocket that I made. Actually, it's more than one pocket. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the back would be 6. Washi tape again, and then I'm going to put it here, I think, but it's almost too big for the book, so I may just change my mind, but I probably will still end up using it. And this is a little cross stitch. Oh, there's the sun. This cross stitch, picture that I bought a bag of stuff from Goodwill for $2, and there was about 6 or 8 of these little cross stitch ornaments. And here's the frame it came in. I can pick it up. Came in this little plastic frame, and I just popped it out, and of course it had the rough fabric edge around it, so I just took some trim I had here and just sat while watching TV and hand stitched that around that oval. I could have glued it, but I knew it was going to be kind of tricky since it is a curve, so I just, hand stitched it. It didn't take very long, so I'm going to glue that on that pocket there. Okay, here's something, we'll stop here because I want to talk about this bag. I got this bag at, trying to work around the shadows, Dollar Tree. And I actually got 2 different kinds. And when I find the other one, other group of them, I will show you those. But I like the print on it because it looks like letters and things. But I wasn't really happy with it being this kind of a bag because I don't like those too much in my journal. So I just decided on one I'd already done. And if I can find a pair of scissors, here we go. I'll show you what I did on that one. That's what I'm going to do on this one. I'm just cutting it straight across, right where this little flap or the end of it folds up. So that gives me this bag. So depending on the size of your book, and this one will fit pretty well, just like that. I'm just going to take my Fabri-Tac or just whatever glue, and I'm going to glue the end back. And then you have to make sure you glue up into those folds. And this will make a sack out of it, or a bag, however you want to call it, with a flat bottom. So I like that better for the journal. But this can still be used. So if you take your glue and you glue all this down, then it can become either a pocket or a tuck spot. So I'm going to glue that down and put that in my journal as well. So anyway, that's what I'm working on today. I'm going to get all that stuff glued down, and then I'll continue putting items in this journal, and I'll show it to you maybe some more tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.